So now we look at dicts, and this is how you define a dict. You just use curly brackets. So if I asked the interpreter to print measurement, I get here the dict. And what does it consist of? Well, there are pairs, key value pairs. The key here is weight, a string, and the value is 80, and it's separated by a colon. And each key value pair is separated by a comma. Okay, so you have a bunch of them. So what can you do with dictionaries? Well, you can assign things. So here, if I assign 44 to foot size, I see that measurement has changed because now I also have a string foot size as a key. I can also, of course, remove some keys and reassign. So here I remove the key weight and I assign the key eye color, the key value eye color blue. And I can access keys as we just saw. So I can ask, for instance, for the eye color. So the eye color here would be blue. But if I ask for the hair color, then that key does not exist. So I get a key error. Okay, so this is shown here. I can also use get, and the point of get is that you're just accessing that specific key. So here it would be the eye color, but you can also access the hair color if you give a default value of unknown. So if the key hair color does not exist, or if the key here passed as an argument does not exist, then Python will return the default instead. So once you have the dictionary, there are different ways of doing things. So first of all, you can, of course, access the height. So you can use a key to access a specific value. So this is what happens here. You can ask for every item, and an item is really a key value pair. So here you get all the key value pairs, and the order here is not deterministic. So if you were to run the exact same program, the exact same script on your computer, or if I was to do it again on my computer, I might not get the exact same ordering again. You can ask for all the keys, or you can ask for all the values. You can test whether height is among the keys and whether weight is among the keys, and this is all the answers. So if you have a lot of key value pairs, it's sometimes easier to use a slightly different syntax to generate your dictionary, and this is it. So you just give commas like this. So you have here your dictionary that's created. You can, of course, nest dictionaries. This is a container type, so just like list can be nested, you can nest dictionaries. So here I assign the value measurement to the key dumb, the value measurement to the key dumber, and the value measurement to et or et, and I can get some specific information. Now you can also use, you're quite free to use different keys. So for instance, you could use numbers as keys. So here I'd have a dictionary of a number and the value, a number as a key and the cube as a value. So you see 001128,327, and you see we've used here what's called a generator. We'll see this later, to generate the dictionary. And then you can access a specific cube if you want. Now you can also convert. Dictionaries. So I see that this is not explicit here. So I can convert my number dict to a list, and this will give me the list of keys. Finally, what's the main distinction between tuples and lists? Well, the main distinction was that lists were mutable, and because they are mutable, they are not hashable, so they cannot be used as keys. So if I was to try this, for instance, something like that, then I get a type error because I have an unhashable type as a list. And that's really because they're mutable. If I assign here a tuple as a key, then this would be accepted. So something here, and I get that. So this was for dictionaries. It's a very quick introduction, but really you have to use the dictionaries a bit to get a feel for how they work and how they can be useful.